Sometimes all you need is a little bit of confidence. Sometimes just a little bit of self-respect. Now it's my time to step out of my comfort zone, take a chance. When I saw you coming out of the school that day, I knew you'd never be mine. Never. It's just me in my own skin. Me in my own skin. Nobody's buying my lies, but that's no surprise. It's just me in my own skin.
What's up, my good people? It is your girl Mitch Gaming, and we are officially live tonight for the PUBG Mobile Varsity Showdown. It is the last chance. That basically means that every single team that landed in the 10th to the 15th slot in PUBG Mobile Varsity group stages, they are here tonight trying their luck again into that semi-finale bracket. So if you're here in the live stream, welcome to the live stream. Make sure to lock in. Tonight will be interesting. We are going to be having interesting matches. Teams from, every single group will be here and will be forced to see if they have what it takes to join the teams that are in the semi-finale. Just to tell you how it's going to work, only the top 5 teams after tonight's games will be advancing into that semi-final slot. Otherwise, how you feeling, chat? What's new? What did we miss? If you're new here, make sure to fasten your seatbelt because it's going to be a bumpy ride, okay? You're going to be having very interesting games tonight. Right, looking at that safe zone, the fast safe zone, it's almost in the middle of the zone of the map. Sorry, here in Rondo, we do have a team in Jadena City. I'm not sure what they're looking at around their factory, though. It's usually a hot spot to be in, but tonight, in the last chance games, it seems like teams are not ready to be in that losing streak just yet. They want to survive, yes, but they're looking at a bit of a slow and steady game. So let's see how that actually works out for this team. But so far, so good. It's going to be an interesting interesting game tonight. We have interesting teams participating, and just to mention a few so that you guys can have them in mind, let me check them for you before we can see what is actually happening here. We have seen MTF, they're already taking on an early fight. One knock is already in there. Here, Steve Maish will be falling victim of an early elimination in the game. And if they can just find a way of not taking an L this early, then maybe they will be able to survive a little bit longer and get some few points coming their way. But so far, so good. Which teams, sorry, are you guys vouching for, from which university, and why are you vouching for these teams? 44 Ganush. All right, so seems like 44 Ganush is in the game here, and they do have an interesting lineup. We can see Mkali, we have Spiky, Scalby, and Angry. Remember, the grand finale will be offline, so we will see 44 Ganush in the ground here, dominating. But so far, Angry, they're being able to secure 2 eliminations, 5 so far for 44 Ganush. And for Team Havoc, that will be it for them. So MTF will be back in 2 eliminations this early in the game. They can maybe try and get the revive and continue with the same momentum. Remember, this is Rondo, the only map where you can get yourself as many elimination points as you can. Just make sure there is someone in that outpost to get you guys recalled. Real 1-1. They are around hang. We're yet to see if they're looking to take on any fight here. We do see Mad Dog and the teammates are right in front of them. Some damage has been dealt on the Real Tycoon. He can take a step back here just to make sure he's staying with the teammates. We can see the P-Fires. They're waiting. Mad Dog getting some sprays here towards them. 101 Cassie. A grenade is in his hand. If it's cooked well, it might get there. But seeing the whole the lineup of the buildings here, the grenade might not just make it there. He's patient. He's spotted. He tries to get them sprays, but Cassie will be taken down by Mad Dog, giving them a loophole to go in for that push. Real Tycoon still holding to that corner, still waiting time. He's waiting for them to get closer. Some pre-fires from Mad Dog, trying to get some damage in the smoke. Ryan spots again. Real Tycoon takes him down, confirms the elimination, and they keep pushing. I think this is a good game here from the Trailblazers. Remember, some teams, they did not make it, not because they were not skillful, but the lobbies they landed in, the lobbies were a bit heavy for them to survive. So let's see, now that they're here in the last chance, battling in teams that landed in the same bracket as them, 10th to 15th, if they are going to be able to dominate. If you ask me, I feel like last chances are the best places to be in. They just put people in a good level where they feel safe. They feel same bracket as them. So let's wait and see how this actually plays out. BadBoyz. We have Trojan and his Trojan is down. Holo is a bit damaged. We can see Strange and Derek, they might be going in for that push. One of the teammates, Taylor, quite damaged, but he's still looking to get closer. Derek is trying to get away. Taylor gets spotted. Nicely done there from Derek, and it will make the elimination. You don't just go and disturb the hive and don't expect to be stung there. So that was a good play coming from them. We have Deadly Beats, already one elimination to their name. They're down a teammate, that is Deadly 254, but they should get that revive happening. Sorry, Trojan is already revived, pretty much low, and as you can see, they are not having an easy time. Derek just passing by. It seems like the earphones are not doing him justice. He's not able to hear someone just passed behind him. Legend, he does take the vehicle there and is scattering the vicinity, because no way they are losing this early. They need to be in that top 5 bracket. But so far, so good for the BadBoyz. They have Legend, who just made his way to that recall center, and if he does it right, he is going to give the team a good recall, which will definitely boost their chances of surviving in this game. So let's just see how this actually works out, and what are we going to be getting from these teams. Like I said, watch it tupitia pale kwenye caption, and let's see the teams that are actually participating when it comes to this last chance games. Trojan, nice grenade there on Strange. Trojan is still looking to go in again for that push. Remember, they do not have numbers. The drop shot was bad from Derek, and we'll be seeing Trojan eliminating a team that had everything to win, but end up losing because of how they decided to push Trojan. Well played here, good stuff. Holo is happy, the bag is happy, the character is running towards Trojan. They got their recalls, and they have 3 eliminations already in their bag. I mean, it doesn't get any better, does it? But let me see. Watch wanacheza from which universities. We do have 45 officials, BadBoyz, The Plague. No. In the caption today, I've not written the universities because they had already written on the other side. Oi! But yeah, universities all over Nairobi are participating tonight. So make sure to shout out your university in that comment section. Tell us which team you guys are vouching for and why are you vouching for these teams? What is your plan around it? But MTF demolish and the teammates 2 eliminations to their name. They still have a team right next to them here. They might be looking to take on a fight. They are passing by. We can see a drive-by. But Yulin can be a tricky place to hold. If you understand it, it's easy to stay there, secure some couple of eliminations because some people find it comfortable fighting around Yulin. But if you do not, it can be a little bit tricky to survive. And the team that is actually pushing them is 44. Ganush loves Kirby. They are going in for that push, but MTF Shelby will be shutting that dream down, and he actually wakes him up back to reality and says it's not the time just yet to push without thinking about it. MTF, 1 player goes down, a second one is down on his knees. I hope they have someone on that post because if they don't, Spikey gets spotted. I told you about Yulin. There is always someone watching the fight. They are looking at you. So if 44 Ganush is not careful, they might be going back to lobby this early with just teams third party. They were already taking on a fight against MTF. Shadow Opps, they coming from the back. They see 44 Ganush and they decide to engage. Shelby will be taking the vehicle here. Seems like they are avoiding this fight. They have decided to retreat, which is a good call. Going away from this fight, just taking your time, realizing that it's not actually working out and moving and going away, thinking about the recall, the numbers we can get back will actually help MTF to go on with this fight and last even longer. But 45 officials, they're not engaging at all. We do have Lorenzo, Roku, Jones, and Newty. Top 5 is where you want to be. Without the top 5, there's nowhere you are going. NIBS Squad taking on a fight already. Cassie and Chip, we saw them surviving a fight here, and they are back at it. Sub-Zero gets on a sticky bomb. Doesn't really do a lot of damage, but for a Nox player, it can deal a couple of damage just to make sure the player is not revived easily. Another grenade there on 101. Chip, it misses the mark. And Blue Tycoon is there. It's supposed to give them the cover. Chip is good. Cassie actually is quite low. The zone is taken down. It actually does so. And we have Cassie going down because of that. Sub-Zero was taken down. Cassie and Nico, he's down as well. For Real 101, 1 player that will be Zeus. Oh no, Zeus and Tycoon comes in, Zeus from the back, and they get the players taken back to lobby. That will be NIBS Squad eliminated and removed from the first game. Right now, risking it with that zone is not worth it. Just if the fight is not working, run, my friend. You do not want to be there. Okay, run, my friend. Oh, MTF was taken down. When did that happen? Oh my days, MTF have already been taken down, and that will be unfortunate for MTF as they're trying to make their way into that semi-finals. Only the top 5 will be advancing in the semi-finale. Yani Last Chance has more tea compared to even the group stages because people are willing to risk their lives just to survive in this game. Trojan, they are taking on a fight there. That I believe that is the BadBoyz. They already have a fight that is happening where they are. They are willing to take on some fights as they handle every single team that decides to pass nearby. Looking at the safe zone, it has gone towards New York's factory. A very interesting place for the zone to be. It can be a tricky location for some teams, but for some teams that are used to in factory, we'll be having a good time. But Legend on that roof, he needs to come down because why are you just walking about in that roof. He will be taken down, 90 FPS already on his knees. Don and Rex, the last two players standing from Shadow Ops, have to find a way of getting that revive. BadBoyz, they have been taken out as well. They had bagged already 4 eliminations. That is looking good. But if they get a little bit more in the next games, that might help them boost their position. But for the placement points, they will be getting 0 points just from this game. Real 101, Tycoon, Cassie, Cheap, and Zeus are making their rotations in this game. Let's see what their plan is as of now, what they're looking to do. The Real Tycoon. There are also, hey, who's this? Why is he comfortable? Oh, it's them. It's what's this? The Labubu team. The Labubu. Where's Labubu? This team has a player called Labubu. Where is the man? Please tell him to get back in the game. But as you talk about Labubu team, seems like 44 and Ganush on their side, they are giving another team a hard time here. Rex has been taken down already. Ganush player Mkali taking them, confirming those eliminations. And so far, 13 eliminations to their name, and they are not stopping just yet. They are looking for more. 13 eliminations is just the beginning, and they have a chance of getting more as they continue with their rotations into the game here. 1,000 USD is the prize pool in the offline event. Yo, oh, okay, gets on the second off with the shotgun. I am sketchy. That was very sketchy. I mean, yo, what was that shot? Am I missing them? But we have the teammates here from Real 101 coming in with a save. Will be Cheap and getting the last player from the Conquerors taken back to lobby. 2 players who ain't standing from Real 101, and as they finish that fight, we have MTF, Lorenzo, other teammates. They are closing in. Grenades are being launched. They're not landing, but they know that there's a team here, Real 101, Cheap and Cassie. They are exposed there. Cassie, he goes down. Angry, that will be 44 and Ganush. They have joined the party, and they want to continue with the push here. They want to get closer. They want to get some action happening. Kali doing a drive-by. They will be getting closer. Cassie, unfortunately, he will be thrusted, taken back to lobby for the 44 and Ganush. They know one man is in here. They can hear the movement, but he's also trying to get away. But that zone might be his downfall. Scurvy getting closer. We have the people that with the shotgun. He gets damage, and Scurvy, he will be taking the last player, 101 Chip, back to lobby to join his teammates and wait for the next game. So far, the zone seems to be holding some part of factory still. It's not really going away from factory just yet. It will be staying there for a while before it can move in case the game decides, excuse me, that is not a safe place to be in. 9 teams. We can see some fight. I believe someone... What? Empty. Oh, 44 Ganush, 1 player angry is already down. We have Spike. They are very much damaged. They will be trying to get the smokes in there. Beautifully done there by Mkali, trying to smoke up the area just to make sure the teammate is not knocked. Mkali, they will be making a rotation. They're leaving. They've taken their vehicles and they're rotating towards 45 officials. The same team that we saw take down MTF are ready to take on 44 Ganush as well. But Spike is movement. Why are you looting? What are you looking for? But as Spikey tries to take him down, Jones was watching, and they will be taking down Spikey as well. Mkali with that fast move, he gets closer to Spikey, and he wants to get the revive happening. But oh my God, what is happening between these two teams? They are giving 44 Ganush a hard time here. 45 officials, they already have the vehicle. They're taking on the revive. One of the teammates has already made the rotation. Is that a new team? Oh, it is. Another team just passed by, and there's a team here. This spray is beautiful. The damage is unmatched, and Loki goes down with the damage from the blue zone. Remember, one teammate jumped off the vehicle, and he was spotting Jonas trying to get some sprays here, trying to take him down, but he doesn't really do that. Immediately, 45 officials take on the vehicle, and they're running away from the fight. We might call it running away, but choosing not to fight in the blue zone, best call ever. So good stuff, good calls there coming from the IGL from 45 officials. The Plagues, unfortunately, for go to lobby, they will be going back to lobby. Well, I guess they have to change their name now if they don't want to go to lobby a lot. But they went back to their home ground. BadBoyz, they're not in that safe zone really, but they need to get moving. Flames Esports, you have BadBoyz there, RG Dazed, making his way into that safe zone. He's very much damaged with this zone. It is getting intense. We're in that fourth phase. Moving on into that fifth phase, yes, it will be a little bit more damaging. But if you can find your way through the zone, you might be able to survive a little bit longer. The Plague, we do have Team Clear 3 waiting patiently. They're holding this hill, using it as their way, using it as their cover before they can take on any fight. For the BadBoyz, unfortunately, they will be going back to lobby. 6 teams remain standing. 45 officials, they are back at it, and they want to give a hustle, a bad day to one of the teams that is right in front of them. But what in the building are they holding? Imagine a team comes in with a pre-nade. One beautiful nasty grenade will wipe out a whole team in one instance. One of their teammates has been taken down. Kali there has already seen that this is my opportunity to go in for that push. Scurvy, Kali, all the teammates. Actually, Scurvy is in that safe zone, might be scouting for a safe heal or compound to hold as the team takes on a fight. So let's see what will be the plan here from Kali and the teammates. This room is the worst place to hold. Honestly, if anyone gets closer, if a grenadier gets closer, that team will have the worst day of their life. Either a grenade or a molly. Someone will be turned to barbecue, or the grenade will just be the worst thing you'll ever experience in your life. 5 teams. Ooh, nice grenade there from Kali. What? I told you. One grenade. 3 players have already been taken down. Another one is about to be cooked up here. Kali might be looking to get the elimination confirmed. We saw a team getting 36 points from Rondo. It seems like 44 Ganush might be willing to do the same. Angry, he gets knocked as well. I mean, they had a recall then. They got Angry back in the game. 45 officials. That will be goodbye from Mkali and the 44 Ganush team. I called it. That grenade, that house, you'd rather stay outside behind a rock, something, but not there. Getting those eliminations back to back already. He has 8, and he's also there. He sees Prime as well. Another knock on Mkali's name, and it's still going on. Back to one knock after the other. He's confirming every single knock, and he's enjoying using that. Oh, it is looking beautiful in that kill feed, but he's not done just yet. Plague, 1 pair remains standing. Soulless, is your soul here, or is it actually not here? Because I mean, again, guys, your name. Are you willing to sell your soul and still say soulless? Soulless. We have Angry getting closer. He has bought Soulless. The damage is there. He's looking for a way to survive. The Reapers have been summoned. Scurvy from the side. He does get the damage again on Soulless. He's still summoning everything just to make sure he stays safe. But remember, if these things land on your head, my friend, and he gets cooked, barbecued by none other than Angry from the 44 Danush. 3 teams remain standing. This is painful to watch. Mkali spotting Ryan. Another spray. And we have Mkali getting us another knock. The push is finally happening. We do have... This is actually crazy. So 44 and Ganush are already taking on a fight. They are moving on to take on a push. They do want to take on Ryan and the teammates. Amoli has been cooked by Mkali. He's willing to cook up the team. He's willing to burn people. And as you can see, that is not going to be an easy drive. 3F skill. The elimination has been confirmed. 29 eliminations? No way. No way, guys. No way. 29 eliminations. They're still going. Yes, Kirby does get another knock. Mad Dogs are there. They are getting exposed. We have seen that happen before. And it's not going to be an easy game here. We do have Mad Dog. A grenade is in his is on Angry's hand. 1 more grenade, and it's gonna be a Kobe. Mad Dog might be going back to lobby. The grenade is launched towards Angry, and he takes Angry down. Nicely played by Mad Dog. He wants to confirm the elimination. You need to be careful though, your HP is low. And just like that, 44 Ganush will be taking themselves a winner chicken dinner and a crazy amount of points. Nah, this is crazy. This is crazy. Winner chicken dinner to 44 Ganush team. This is wild. This is beyond compare. Beyond compare. Looking at the team starts, we do have Mkali leading the 12 eliminations, a damage of 1545, almost equal to Angry, who has 10 eliminations at a damage of 1543. Spiky and Scurvy, 5 eliminations for Spiky with 6 for Scurvy. So far, honestly, it seems like the game was just 44 Ganush everywhere on that kill feed. We had a team that was about to eliminate 44 Ganush, but it didn't work out. It did not work out. And they survived and they got themselves that winner chicken dinner. So far, so good. This is an interesting ton of events. Total eliminations for this game, 71. 67 knocks in the game. We have a healing of 58.94. 5 grenade eliminations, 1 vehicle elimination. Honestly, this game had a lot going on. I mean, the 67 knocks, that is a lot. And I mean, a lot going on. But good stuff. Honestly, I've enjoyed this game. I've seen... I've seen funny things. I wish people could hear me when I'm casting because Anyway, we do have a head-to-head here from 44 Ganush and the Shadow Opps. Shadow Opps at 6.5 damage, but if you look at Mkali's team there, 44 Ganush, 4,800 damage. That is crazy. 33 eliminations? Yeah, Allah, no way. How did they get all those eliminations? And for Shadow Opps, there we have them getting 5 eliminations. Total heals at 54, but for 44 Ganush at 1,302. A lot was happening around 44 Ganush. They were getting knocked. They were getting... A lot was happening around them. So far, it's going to be an interesting ton of events here from the overall position of these teams. We have MVP from game 1, Mkali, 12 eliminations, 10 knocks. I don't know what to say about Mkali. If you've not seen that Og on that kill feed, I don't know what you were looking at because the kill feed was red. Mkali, red with the Og and the Foscope. Good stuff from Kali and getting that MVP. Second place on the top players from this game. We do have Angry getting there with 10 eliminations, Scurvy 6, Spiky 5, and Jones with 3 eliminations. These are the top players from this game. Honestly, Jones, he has good potential, and I actually wish that he can do more. Seeing that he's already here, he's a skillful player. The sprays are good. We can see more of Jones as the games progress. But so far, I am very surprised with this game. But an interesting turn for the match rankings. First place with just 1 game, 43 points for the 44 Ganush. Second place you have Shadow Opps at 10. Third you have Trailblazers 8. 45 officials, Rogue Monarchs, Real 101 getting 7 points each. The Plague 5 points, BadBoyz 4, MTF Esports 3 with the BadBoyz 3 as well. Conquerors 2, Deadly Beats 2. Big Opps KE and Flames Esports 1-1. Vortex 0, Go to Lobby 0, NIBS Squad 0, Havoc 0. All these teams did not get any points from this game. But unfortunate for them, it's going to be an interesting ton of events. Let's wait and see. But so far, we have just finished the first match that will be in Rondo. 43 points for the 44 Ganush, that chicken dinner. We are about to head into Erangel, everyone's favorite game. Question is, will we be seeing 33 eliminations again, just like game 1? Or will it be a little bit different this time round? But so far, that has just been the first game of the night. Let's wait and see how this actually works out when we head into the game 2, that is Erangel. But for now, let's take a quick break and then we'll be right back after the break to enjoy game 2. BRB. Okay, we are back, and it is an interesting start of the night here. We have seen a team bargain 43 points in just one game, and we are just getting started. It is the last chance. It is your last chance to make it to that semi-final stage, and we are heading into Erangel, second map of the night, and I am pretty excited because I need to see what is 44 Ganush brewing tonight. Are they going to let the weak teams, sorry to call you weak, I don't mean any team is weak, but are they willing to just sit in a house and let everyone fight and just come for that chick? If they do that, please tell him Kali to rest. Tell him to let the teams do something. Anyway, let's continue with the games. A moment. All right, let's go. So we are looking at the flight path. It is coming from the northern side, leaning towards Irani, all the way to Mills of Power. And this is where I like to say, if you understand Erangel, take advantage. It's like an advanced rondo. The only difference is that there are no more recalls. But if you understand Erangel, I mean, anyone who's played PUBG Mobile, you have played Erangel from the beginning of PUBG Mobile till now. Nothing has ever changed or been added in Erangel. So you can just use that to your advantage. So sorry about that. So as you know, Erangel is a map that has never changed from the beginning of PUBG Mobile. They only changed how the buildings look like. But that one rock, that one hill, that one I don't know if a whole a valley, everything you know about the ridges in Erangel, they have always stayed the same. The small adjustments where they add a small warehouse or they add something, or okay, Botian has changed. I won't deny that Watertown was added, but honestly, if you look at what is happening here in all the maps, Erangel should be that map you easily understand, because I know some teams don't even understand Rondo, and it can be a disadvantage to them. But when we come here to Erangel, use it to your advantage. Let it be that one game that you get so many points just from placement points, because you know where to go, the rotation to make, in case the zone is tricky. Is there a shack we can run to? In case the zone is tricky, is there a place we can land that we know, or rather we can drive to, and we know we're going to survive? There's a rock here, there's a valley, there's a mini hill, there is a lot of things, right? So let's go ahead and enjoy game 2. In the comment section, how are you feeling about tonight's games? How are you feeling about tonight's games? Are they juicy? Are they sweet? Remember, if you go back to lobby this early, you're going to be regretting it. But so far, it seems like MTF Esports is already taking on an early fight. 1 elimination to their name. They are still surviving. They do not have enough utilities for this early fight, but they are not backing down. 1 elimination for Demolish. We have seen in that kill feed, he got another knock, and they're looking to go in for that push again, just to make sure they can get something going on here, maybe get some more elimination points for themselves, because MTF has a lot of potential to even make it into that semi-finale. Unfortunately for Havoc, they will not be surviving, and they'll be going back to lobby. Night Fury OP, Demolished there, does get some damage on him. I don't understand how he did not get that knock happening. Flame Esports eliminated. Fury getting pushed here with a shotgun. He's trying to get the pre-fire. The Prince has been taken down. Fury, he gets demolished. Where are the teammates? You need to push together, guys. If you are pushing, if your teammate is pushing someone, if they're advancing, but oh, Shelby, oh, I love it. Nice grenade there coming from MTF Shelby, and MTF 3 eliminations to their name this early in the game. It might just be the kickstart they're needing to get up in that leaderboard. Remember, all you need to be is the top 5. All right. So far, 6 points to them. So if they continue, they can maybe look for some placement points and get into that top 5 bracket, right? But let's continue and see what the teams are up to. As usual, you know the drill. Excuse me. before we can dive into the action, I like to update you guys on everything you need to know when it comes to PUBG Mobile Varsity Showdown. But it seems like there is another fight brewing here in Lipovka. We have NX, that is TX Shaka, and his teammates. They're holding Lipovka. They do have a team right next to them. In Shadow, for Shadow Opps, they're moving outside of Milta. They might be heading towards Milta. And there was a team that landed here. I'm trying to think which team I saw landing here, but I cannot remember. But you can see there's a catches there. 90 FPS. He's patient. He's silent. It's like, I'm not moving, and there's no way you guys are not here. And as they try to chase their teammate here, they have decided to reroute, and they might be coming back to 90 FPS. You can see the vehicle, and they are making their rotations, still scouting around, still looking. Where are the teammates when it comes to Shadow Opps? They need to get as many points as possible, and a fight is actually happening there. We do have Ray 254 taking the first stop, trying to confirm the elimination. He does it, and that will be first elimination for the team. That is go to lobby, and they have told them go to lobby, but they have to be careful. They joined as a trio. There, we do not know what next on is shooting at, but one player does get knocked, and he actually gets eliminated as he tries to confirm that elimination. Next Dawn GG's, leaving just one player in their team to try and survive. So now that the game has cooled down, let's do our daily update. If you're watching the live stream from TikTok, make sure to pass by on YouTube, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please hit that sub button, turn on the notification bell. Sometimes I'm here casting PUBG Mobile Kenya games, and if I'm not doing that, I am just playing PUBG Mobile, so make sure to hit that sub button. Looking at the PUBG Mobile Varsity Showdown, here's everything you need to know about it. First thing, there is a prize pool of 1,000 USD that will be awarded to every single team that makes it to that final stage. The finals, the top 16 teams will be getting a share of their 1,000 USD. Second thing you need to know, the grand finale is on 4th of July. It will be an offline event. So I hope you're ready. You are locked in and ready to win that money. Third thing you need to know, there will be phone giveaways. That is the Infinix GT30 Pro. They will be up for grab for the fans, for everyone who attends and tries to participate in the trivias or anything related to the event. There will be Infinix GT30 Pros to be won. And when it comes to now, the phones winners are getting, that is when you win the PUBG Mobile Varsity Showdown, the winner gets a GT30 Pro. Each player from that team get a GT30 Pro. 4 players. MVP gets 1, and every other phone goes out to the fans, and every activity that will be shared during the event. Once you participate, you increase your chances of winning a device. So kama huna simu, make sure to attend the grand finale, 4th of July. Make sure to mark that date on your calendars. Do not miss your opportunity of winning a free device. I will be participating in the challenges as well because I also need a device. I also need a phone to play PUBG Mobile with, right? What else have I not told you guys? What else is there? Oh, before I forget, remember PMGO Season 2 is about to begin. So registration is still ongoing in game. Every single team that is participating in the PUBG Mobile Varsity Showdown, please try your luck in PMGO. This is also a training ground. Use it as your opportunity to train and get better when a PMGO Season 2 gets here. But so far, Spiky there, they're already taking on a fight. 2 players have been knocked off and confirmed immediately by the 44 Ngarush. Now you can see the mother is holding, they can't hear him there. Then we have the pre-fires on Spiky, and just like that, NX have been taken out of the race. 4 eliminations to their name. GG's. 44 Ngarush is making this look easy. When the semi-finals begin next week, guys, may I see you in that comment section, and 44 Ngarush, may you dominate, because we also had another team that was like this. 808 Esports. You guys think the PUBG Mobile Varsity Showdown is easy? Hamjafika semi-finals. Right now it's just a group stage. Also, last chance, guys, you need to put this in mind. Last chance is just like qualifiers all over again. For the teams that have played in group stages and they did not qualify, they're here. There's some teams that decided to drop down off the race and they decided they don't want to play in the last chance. The teams that missed their chance during the group stage, the qualifier brackets, they're here trying their luck. Just so you know, it's not just one. A couple of them did miss their chances and they have been given a last chance. Okay, for the real 101, unfortunate for them, they will be leaving the game. 8 eliminations to Mkali's team. Yani it's just like shua, all knocked down, shua, everything. Oh my god. But anyway, if there's a team that will eliminate 44 Nganush, that team inunuliwe chai. All right, the team that can eliminate 44 Nganush wapewe chai, na waikunywe na washereheke. All right, we'll see how that actually let's see how that actually works out, right? So the team that was in second place has been taken out. Real has been taken out as well. But we have a team like Plague. They might be getting up that leaderboard as well. They are in the 7th place. They're looking for more eliminations. Deadly Beats joined as a duo. Deadpool 254 and Strange, they are making a rotation into that safe zone. I don't think playing in that blue zone is the best plan, but honestly, if you feel it is, then why not continue with your rotation in the blue zone instead of going to the safe zone. I don't know why you're doing this to yourself. I don't understand. But if it works for you, sawa sawa. But please go to that safe zone. All right, so looking at the safe zone where it is going towards military base bridge. We do have some parts of military base that are safe, but every other team right now has to make their rotation into that safe zone. If you see the direction they're going, the team that will cross fast will make it so hard for every single team that is trying to make their way into that safe zone. But everyone is just doing their own. Anything or anyone passing, they're like, take them down. And they see a team right now passing, and he's quite mad, and he's getting some sprays there towards BadBoyz. Milan very much damaged again with days that they're still making their rounds. They're trying to avoid a 44 Nganush, but it's not going to be an easy rotation. NIBS Squad, you are not in the safe zone. They're wasting a lot of time just staying there. They can just move and just go to the safe zone, because staying there will block them from their rotation into that safe zone. But if it's working, sawa, let them do their thing, right? We'll not force anyone to rotate, to move, or focus on the zone, because that's what matters. The bad bots, they're making the rotations. You can see C9 waiting. A nice grenade has been launched there, Raven. Just outside the compound here. They're trying to get on a fight happening. One of their teammates goes already down. They need to get the revive before they can do anything. Otherwise, it will be a waste. But see, guys, top 1 is taken. So fight for top 4. We do have a Raven there. Taken on that push there, and Lorenzo with his teammates will be going back to lobby. Now this is a healthy fight. Teams that are not 44 Nganush taking on each other. Ooh, who fumbled that fight? C9 Raven from the 45 officials saved the day here. Was saved, as Andy got the last player. Otherwise, they would have gone back to lobby. What just happened there? Someone explain. What has happened there? What has transpired? I don't get it. Oh my God. NIBS Squad. We have Trey and the teammates here. Why is everyone swimming? This will be easy kills. Oh my God. Imagine you're playing the game and you're seated on top of this hill, and when you look down, you see fish. You're like, what? Today I'm having fish for supper? I mean meat? Wow. And just like that, you farm all these kills. So we still have 44 Ganush. They seem to have made their rotation. They went all the way around through Novo and they made their way here. Excuse me. They missed that bridge fight. And they'll be taking on another fight here. We do have teams holding around military base. It will be off the zone in a few, and only some compounds just by the bridge will be in the safe zone, so they need to figure out which compounds they're taking before it's too late. But Loki and the teammates, the zone is making it impossible for them to make their rotations. We do have Scurvy spotting Bilem. He takes him down. So all these rotations people are making, I told you about this. Even if I team, you're feeding our team kills. So Spikey and 44 Ganush, they can see everyone crossing, and they're taking all these eliminations. At this point, the calls that the teams are making are their downfalls. If you're crossing the bridge, if you're choosing to swim, make sure it makes sense, right? If you're going around, if you're trying to get to the safe zone, make sure the call you make makes sense. Because if it doesn't, then that's it. That's GG's. So 44 Ganush here are still making their rotations. We do have 8 teams that are still standing. The zone is getting smaller. The 8 teams are also holding compounds. They are holding grounds. They do not want to force themselves into fights. They're just moving around. They're making their rotations. And of course, it will make sense when we see saying their MS is high. I'm not sure why, but we have Stranger has been spotted. I mean, no one is safe in this lobby, so he tries to get some sprays there towards 44 Ganush, maybe get a casualty, but Angry passes by and takes down Strange. So Mkali and the teammates are smoking up the area, just trying to make sure the area is as smoked as possible. Scurvy and the teammates are making their rotations into this game. They're looking around. They're trying to see how this will actually work out for them. They do not have teams around them. Most of the teams are just holding compounds. We do have the BadBoyz that are holding a compound right in front of 44 Ganush. So let's see who is going to dominate in this game. NIBS Squad, they have been eliminated. Ganush, Spiky. Oh, who's this? Who's taking them down? My stream froze for a second there, guys. Sorry about that. So go to lobby. Mufasa, he got a knock, but for some reason he was not able to confirm it just yet. Now here's the thing. Mufasa got the knock, but he stayed open. He observed the team while he was open. If he had just gone maybe to cover and waited later and take a fight later, then that's fine, because that knock was enough for him to, you know, let me go back to the house and think about my decision. Did I just disturb a team, a full team, being and solo? But no, he just went on with the line in the open field, and that of course did cost him. Now looking at the game as it continues, we do have the safe zone picking a very nice place here. A very nice intersection where we do have compounds. We do understand this compound very well. If you do know how to maneuver it, you will get yourself a good point from it. Look at MTF P7, they are in the game. The BadBoyz, they are already taking on a fight. Trojan has been able to get a knock and even confirming it. So one elimination to their name, and they're still continuing. So Trojan, C9 Raven will be the last player. He's very much close to them. You can see the 44 Ganush is locking around. They are watching the fight as it transpired, and they're third birded it. Even on the hill, we do have MTF Esports. They're watching the fight as well. Scurvy, he does get some damage. Raven, he's trying to engage, but somebody somewhere is just trying to stop him. Shelby Sports Angry, he takes him down. Now it's going to be up to 44 Ganush to decide whether they want to take on MTF Esports, or they will just wait and see how this actually plays out and how they make their attention. They have been exposed. The Raven, you're open. He doesn't get a knock, but still open. He gets spotted and he's taken down because he was distracted while the fight was happening. 44 Ganush, they spot MTF. One player is taken down. Now the numbers for 44 Ganush and MTF are the same, but Karisa, he will be taken back to lobby with Mkali and they continue with that tempo. Spiky looking for more eliminations. They're trying to get closer to MTF. They take their vehicle, they make the rotation. Shelby and his teammate, they do not want to lose it just yet. They want the numbers, they want the placement points, but 44 Ganush is just hungry. They have 21 eliminations and they're still moving around looking for more. Taylor, he gets spotted by MTF. He gets taken down as well. Now BadBoyz, one-man Trojan, will be going against 44 Ganush and MTF is Shelby. He takes on Kali again. MTF and 44 Ganush back at it. They take on Spikey, gets knocked as well. We do have a third party there now. MTF, they are making it very hard for 44 Ganush. Two players have been taken down. Mkali is still down on his knees. We have Spikey down on his knees. They have smoked the area and Scurvy is making his MTF might just be the team that is stopping 44 Ganush, but let's not talk a little bit earlier right now. The game is just getting started. Angry Sports Shelby. Elimination. He will be taking him back to lobby. Now the player that is watching from the back, he doesn't want to engage. MTF, one player remains standing. Kali has been revived. 44 Ganush is back in the game, and it's going to be gets a knock here. He gets spotted by Angry, and that is GG's from MTF, leaving just 3 teams remaining. Now Plague was watching this fight. Plague was like, nah, we are not helping tonight. Fight your own battles. Just fight your own battles. When they are fighting your own battles, you let the team that is going to disturb you survive. They have everything in place. You see Mkali is there, thirst. You see Spike is there, thirst. They don't want, they're watching. So you feed them the points. You feed them energy. Their kills. Come on, guys. Do something. Do something. Hey, fight. But let's wait and see. Plagues watching 44 Ganush. They're watching. We do have some sprays there coming from Solace, a grenade from Spiky. It's a nice one, it's a Kobe. They're getting sprays on Solace as he moves around. Now here's the thing, Scurvy has made a very interesting rotation on that high ground. They can see the players clearly and they're applying good pressure. Though for this team P7, they do have some teams on the high ground as well. They're watching the fight. They do not want to engage as well. Scurvy has to be going for that pressure. Grenade is in his hand, but he's running. Solace is like, miguu niponye leo, you better work. Nimekimbia juu yako, you better move. And they actually move. Remember, he's Soulless, he has no weight, and we have him getting knocked there by Scurvy. Beautiful Kobe will be landed on Soulless. 3 players remain standing, and we have someone from the BadBoyz watching, just patient. He's like, no way we are going to be exposing ourselves. We want second place, we want the points, we need the placement points. And Scurvy, they had Trojan, he fired and exposed his location. Now 44 Ganush, they will be taking Trojan back to lobby. 2 teams, the Plague. Remember guys, it seems easy now because it's last chance, right? But remember, all these teams will have to go into semi-finale. And once they get into semi-finals, you have to survive. You have to win. First knock, we have the players they are pushing from 44 Ganush. 2 players remain standing. Scurvy, first player goes down. Scurvy, he takes on the last one as well with the DBS. And 44 Ganush, second chicken dinner in the night, and they are just getting started. We have just watched only 2 games. Remember, every single group even the last chance. They are playing 4 matches. This was just game 2. So 2 more games to go. Big question is it going to be your team that qualifies, or is it going to be another team? This time round, it seems like Angry will be the one leading in terms of eliminations, but the damage from Kali stays high. 7 eliminations to their name with a damage of 1,133. Angry with the 9 eliminations, a damage of 576. While Scurvy and Spiky, they are again in the same bracket. Eliminations the same at 6. Damage almost similar. So this team did have good synergy, and they were able to get points through and through. So good stuff there coming from 44 Ganush. 28 eliminations. That gives them 38 points just from this game. Match summary for the second game. We at least had 2 grenade eliminations. We have seen them there from Scurvy. 55 knocks, 57 eliminations. Every single knock in this game was confirmed, and we are very proud of every single team that decided to confirm all their eliminations. It's not easy, but they actually did it. So good stuff there coming from the teams. A healing of 8,451 coming from the teams is impressive. So good stuff for making it hard for every single team that is playing in the game. Okay. Head-to-head, 44 Ganush and Plague, 28 eliminations. Last game, 33. Second game, 28. Plagues 4, 3 knocks, and they confirmed 3 and got 1 elimination confirmed as well. 21 knocks were confirmed by the 44 Ganush and got 7 more along the way. So good stuff there. The damage is still high from 44 Ganush, but good stuff from the Plague, making it all the way to second place. The placement points always work. Okay, so make sure to take advantage of your placement points. If you feel like your gun power is not good, look for the placement points. Again, MVP goes to Mkali. He gives us 7 eliminations, total knocks of 5, and a damage of 1,132. So good stuff there coming from Mkali. Good stuff, good game. So far, we have seen Mkali getting MVP 2 times in a row. The team got a whole let me not say it because it's inauma hapa ndani. Team inapata 33 points. Kills. Now they get 28. Ai ni mbaya. Ni mbaya. So looking at the top players so far after the 4 games. After the 2 games, we do have Mkali leading and Scurvy following together with Angry and Spiky. The whole team from 44 Ganush is here. And we have SP Bentush is joining us. And you can see that this team is really farming and they are not stopping. I see you guys saying spectate Mkali the whole 44 Ganush the whole time. How? Listen, guys, I get you saying it's a bot lobby, but it's just the last chance. We are going to the semifinals. Haitakuwa rahisi, but the first top 1 team here, we have 44 Ganush, 38 points. Second place, Plague, securing 10. That will be a good addition to them. Big Opps KE, they do have 8 with MTF Esports 8. BadBoyz 7, Go to Lobby 5. Good stuff there from Go to Lobby. 45 Officials 3, Rogue Monarchs 3, BadBoyz 3. Deadly Beach 2, Conquerors, Tiny Nibs 1 point each. For the Trailblazers, Shadow Opps, Real 1, Havoc, Flame, and NX, they did not get any points from this game. Now here's the thing, guys. The last chance is a chance for your teams to progress to the next stage. Some of you have been given the chance in the last chance, but you're not joining the game. Why? Give other teams the chance, because there are others who did not make at all and they need it. So share if you don't want it. Okay. So after the 2 games there, we do have Mkali leading 19 eliminations at Tiny the Angry. The damage is almost the same because even for Scurvy, it's at 2,000 with 12 eliminations. And we have Spiky coming in 4th, 11 eliminations. And then MTF Shelby. Shelby, if you're watching the live, keep up the same tempo. Your team is doing good. 6 eliminations to you for your team, and the damage of 864 for the 44 Ganush. That bracket, we know they'll stay there the whole time. But let's see which players will be taking on the 5th slot of the top players after tonight's games when it comes to the last chance. For the overall ranking, Game 2 and they're already at 81. Oh my God, this is haram. This is halal. Everything, not halal, not halal, it is haram. Haram game. But of course, we have seen here what's actually happening. 81 points for 44. Then the team that follows, Plagues at 15. BadBoyz 11, MTF 11, Shadow Opps 10, 45 Official 10, Rogue Monarchs 10. Now these teams, Rogue, 45 and Shadow Opps, they're tying, and that is going to be tricky because they need to be in 5th place. MTF BadBoyz cannot rest because it's only 1 point to 5th place. To 5th place player coming to 4th or 3rd place. So those teams need to work a little bit harder. Big Opps, Trailblazers, Real Honor 1, BadBoyz, they also have a chance of making it to the top 5. They just have to work hard enough to make it there. Go to lobby, Deadbeats, Conquerors, NIBS. These teams can still make it. It's not a big margin from the 14th team to the 5th place team. Is just 7 points. That is something any team can easily close, okay? So make sure, guys, to maximize on these games. Maximize on every opportunity. I keep on saying, you don't have enough gunpowder, just make sure you use the placement points, okay? If you do not have enough gunpowder, use your placement points, all right? Maximize on what you have, all right? But GG's to the team. So far, we have watched 2 games. First and second game, Rondo and Orango have been taken by 44 Ganush, bagging crazy points from this game. But as we finish from game 2, we are about to head into the 3rd match, which will be Miramar. But of course, before we do that, let's take on a quick break. All the teams that are playing the last chance, you guys can do this. You just have to make it to the top 5. So recollect your teams, reorganize your thoughts, and push. Put in the work and you'll make it. For now, let's take a quick break. We'll be right back to enjoy the 3rd game. BRB. We are officially back. Everyone is surprised in that comment section and wondering what is 44 Ganush on. I mean, my lord. This is I don't know what to say, but of course, to answer some of your questions, like we said, last chance is a chance for every single team that missed their chance to play. We kept it open. We have some teams are already playing here that missed their chance. They did not qualify, and they did not get to qualify, and we have given them the chance. So if there's some teams here did not even make it in the group stage, the IGL got the dates wrong and they missed their group stage. So we have given everyone a chance. That's why you're seeing some teams here and you're wondering how they made their way here. So that is how we made it. We made it fair for everyone. We made it open so that no one says they tried to represent the university and they were not given a chance. We gave all teams a second chance. So good stuff here, honestly, for everyone who's trying to, work it and put in the work. I know it seems hard, it seems tricky, but there's always room for anyone to make it to the top 5. Just look at the brackets. I know the margin is big. I mean, 81 to 15, that's huge. But of 81 to 15, everyone else can try find their way from second to 5th place, because those are the slots that are available. So go ahead and take it. And make sure you just take that slot. That's all you need. Get your placement points in. If you know you don't have the strength to take on fights, no one has said it's a must you fight. I promise you, it is not a must, okay? So just do your thing and just enjoy the game and focus on what matters. Top 5. Okay? So far, you might be catching on a quick an early. So let's see how this actually works out. If you're going to be seeing some teams being eliminated, the safe zone has chosen to be on that southeastern side. We have seen most of the teams are in the safe zone, so that's a good thing. Being in that safe zone is everything. So if you can make sure to stay there and just get your placement points, that's it. I promise you. That's it. You get to second place, you have 6 points, doing nothing. All right, but we have here the Trailblazers. They might be taking on an early fight and ready to take on Real on One. We have seen Real on One being very, very aggressive at time. Tycoon and the teammates, they know their stuff. They have the synergy. So let's see. We do have Trailblazers, Ryan. They're going for that push. No, that's Aram. He gets on that knock. I mean, using the pistol is wild. Using a pistol is wild. So he does get the first knock there. We do have them actually eliminating their team and getting themselves an early 4 eliminations. Just like that. Yo, guys, do your thing. Do your thing. Maximize on everything. So 44 Ganush is already taking on a fight. The game just began. 1 elimination already to their name, and they are not stopping just yet. They want to get as many points as possible again. I don't know. I am not sure what 44 Ganush is looking for. Are they looking for having how many? Let me think. 200 points? Is that what they're thinking about right now, or what are they thinking about? Let's wait and see. Spiky. Not her taking on any fight. We have 44 official there. We do have Roku taking on a knock on Spiky. 44 minutes already. One of the teammates have been taken down. We do have nicely down there. Nicely. I mean, Rocky's waiting for Scurvy there. I mean, good stuff. Good. Ooh, let's get it. So we have the fast knock there. Scurvy trying to go in for that push. Where are the teammates? Guys, you will give me a headache. Where are the teammates when we have someone brewing something here? I mean, you see what I'm talking about, guys? People do have potential. They just have to believe in themselves. You have to believe in yourself so hard that when you see Mitch pushing you, you don't run. MTF shall be there, does get a knock, confirming it easy on Ghost, and they do get themselves 2 eliminations. MTF Esports is pushing, and they are pushing hard for those points. So good stuff, but then be careful, use your earphones well, because you cannot see any visual markers, and use it to find a loophole. I don't know how to put it. Find that loophole. Find that chance to get points. Just wait. I don't know how to explain it. This is Miramar, right? At this point, I am not your caster. I am Mitch, talking like Mitch when she's playing the game. You see a loophole, right? You see, okay, my team, we are not good with the close combat fights, so let's wait on the teams to take on fights. You hear this phrase. Don't go open. I'm not advising you to go open. Excuse me. But if you can secure a compound that can see what's happening, then do it. Steal all those kills. No one is going to arrest you in PUBG Mobile for stealing a kill. I promise you. No one is going even to hold you accountable and say, oh, you stole. No one cares. Steal all of them. Put them in your bag and carry them to the lobby. Anyway, we still have a lot to see here. We are just in the first phase of the zone. Yeah, let's see what the teams are up to. So far, we do have Flame Esports. Elv, they do not have anything happening on their side. Badman. Where is Labubu? Guys, I'm so sure Flames Esports is the team that has the... Not Flames. Oh, no, I've confused. Not Flames. So again, this is what I was talking about, guys. You say 3 teams have missed. Why? I just wish people would take advantage of last chance, honestly. There's nothing much that is happening. But let's see. We're just in the first phase. We're about to head on into that second phase. We have a lot of teams still in the game. 16 teams are still standing. They still have room to get their placement points, elimination points along the way if they want to. But if they are wise about it, okay? All they need to do is be wise about it. Without that, nah, they will not secure any points. I mean, from 13th place, I told you from 13th to 2nd place is just 7 points. Imagine if we get 7 points from this game. Just 7, not even a lot, 7. How many points can you get just from placement? 3, 5, 4. How many kills do you need? 3. 7. You're in 2nd place, right? I know I'm saying like it sounds easy. It's not easy. It's a tournament. But if you can do quick math and camp like I do, you can get it. I promise you can get it. But let's just watch the game and see as the players, farm their way around it. We have the Trailblazers. They have Ryan has already been taken down. They are getting closer. We have Badman and the teammates Elv. From the elimination of Ryan, they're close to him. This is what I'm talking about, guys. Learn to play as a unit, push together. If someone gets knocked, get someone very close to stop the fast from happening. Zeus gets a fast knock again. Badman is really low. This is going for that. He's focusing on the hill and nicely done. We do have a rotation there from Alex, and that will be giving Trailblazers at least 7 eliminations. 7, guys. They're going up and up. You see, this is what I'm saying. You just need to do it. I mean, be confident. Do it. You got everything you can to do it. No one is stopping you. I promise you. You're doing great. You just have to believe in yourself. Believe in what you can do and focus on that. Get your points, get your chicken. If you cannot get your chicken, get second place, third or fourth. 654 points just from placement points, guys. Only. Chicken 10 points. Let me see. Listen, you're not winning the tournament, guys. I don't think you're understanding. I've seen a chat here from Steve. You are not winning. Okay, they're fighting for top 5. So if I know first place is gone, what's stopping you from looking for second, third, fourth, and fifth? 4 more slots are open. Why would you quit a game and you still have 4 slots open for you to take? Tell me. So MTF Esports is trying to take on 44 Ganush. 2 of their teammates have already been taken down. MTF Esports have to think about what next. We have lost 2 players. Mkali is knocked down. What are we thinking about right now? Are we taking on this fight? Are we finishing this fight, or are we leaving it and going to another place? So Azrael has been eliminated, confirmed. Carissa has been eliminated, and it is confirmed they're now down to 2 players. Excuse me. So what is your plan, MTF? What is your plan? They have lost 2 players. They just need to leave. You've lost 2 players? Run. Right? But so far so good. Not a good game for them. Not a good game for them. MTF Esports, where are they in the map here? I cannot see much of them, but it has gone towards the southern side here, the safe zone. I believe in some of the teams exposed to a very open rotation, and they just need to survive. The rotation is open, but they just need to survive. They just need to make it to the next safe zone. That's all they need. Make it to the next safe zone. Work for it and make it to the next safe zone. That's it. Without that, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how I'm going to tell you this, but please focus on the next zone. Tola has been taken down. Same to Z Holo. They're getting taken down one by one by the deadly beats here. Elimination after elimination, deadly beats, 3 eliminations to their name. This is what I'm talking about. Healthy fight. You know where your strength is. Go to your strength. You know where your weakness is. Do not go there. And I love that. Continue like this, guys. Continue fighting for the top 5. So now the 10 points, 11 point mark is where they need to be. It's getting tight. The competition is getting stiff. That's why, again, Steve, they are still playing, irregardless of the fact that they are not getting many points from the game. They still want to be in the top 5 bracket. Do you understand now? Do you understand what's happening? Ryan, 90 FPS there. They have lost the fight. Unfortunate for them. 9 teams are still standing. The zone is about to close in. With Polish engaging again, it seems like 44 Ganush and MTF Esports are still back at it. They have taken Demolition, taken him back to lobby, leaving just 1 player standing, MTF Shelby. They have been eliminated. This is what I'm saying. You see a fight, think it through. Some fights are worth it, some fights are not. I promise you, some fights, you don't need them. Well, let's see how this actually plays out, because 8th, 7th, 6th place very close to where MTF is. They're all in the same bracket, and the placement points, some elimination points, will separate these teams. So let's see what's actually taking place here. They have the Plague, team player 3. They're making their move. Sorry about that. They know how to expose themselves. Some part of Los Leons is in that safe zone. We can see 44 and Ganush are making their rotations. And as they do that, Trailblazers might just be in their way. So we'll have to see how that works out for them. They will be in the same position. Someone will be engaging in a fight against the 44 Ganush. Steve Maish holding that compound. I hope he's patient not to move. It's not really worth it to start moving around for no reason. She joined as a duo. Oh no. Team Havoc. Which place are they in? 17th place. Okay. But they're still playing. That's what I like. Don't stop. Just keep going. Just move. So the zone is about to shift. You are heading into that 5th phase of the zone. We still have a good number of teams are still in the game. What is going on here? We are watching, or rather, I am casting the Pubg Mobile Varsity Showdown. It's for Nairobi, Kenya. And so far, these are the last games. Oh, this is a nice play. Team player almost got the knock there on William, but he fumbled it because no one helped him with that spray. So we are in the last chance bracket where only 5 teams will be advancing. And we have a team that is already at 44 Ganush there are engaging in a fight. They are taking on NIBS Squad already. They have been wiped out. 15 eliminations for the 44 Ganush, and that gives them at least 3 eliminations to carry in the bag. P7 soulless. They're making the rotation into that zone. Their 44 Ganush is still ready. Prime has been spotted, knocked and tasted. MC Milan, we have a Scurvy scoping him out, waiting for him. Just make sure he can get that elimination. So Scurvy, he's not stopping. He gets Soulless off that buggy, and he'll be easily confirming that elimination. He's still looking for Milan. He knows someone is on that side. He's not sure where, but he knows someone is watching them as they take on this fight. The only difference is that Milan is not really choosing to engage. So 44 Ganush Scurvy will be confirming that elimination and moving on into that next stage. So far, 10 teams remain standing. Havoc, Conquerors, BadBoyz, RM45, BB. Who was BB? BadBoyz? There were 2 types of BB. So Scurvy does get Milan there. It's going to be an easy one. We'll be taking him back to lobby without any hassle with that. So 19 eliminations are for the 44 Ganush. Let's see how they go about this. Scurvy. Rotating about the game here, looking to go into that safe zone. They have done an interesting split here. We can see Spiky is scouting around, Scurvy is moving, looking for those eliminations. Kali and Angry, they're moving together. They're going into that safe zone. Steve Mash, still patient, still not moving. Let's see if the zone is still with him here. I don't think, I cannot see. Oh, yes, he is. I see him in that safe zone. So he's in that safe zone. No one will be taking him out just yet. Newty, 45 officials player, very much close to the Trailblazers. For the Trailblazers, they also have 9 eliminations. You see, it's possible, guys, right? It's actually possible to get these points. You guys are just not doing it. Okay, Motif, I hear you. More tournaments coming your way. So SG Scurvy, they're making their rotations here. They're looking for any team that is lingering around without thinking about their next rotations. We have some there. Spiky sporting them easy knock there. Java will be the last player standing. Spiky still pushing open. They are choosing to get the revive, and Spiky with the molly, he does launch it towards them. It will be an easy confirmation because they are just reviving at an open same position they were knocked in. Spiky choosing to go up the building just to make sure he can see them easily, going up the stairs as fast as possible just to see them, looking for them, and he makes his way up there. Down the airfields are very important, and the BadBoyz will be going back to lobby with that move from Spiky. So far, we do have 6 teams still standing. Spiky. 6 eliminations for Spiky. Still almost in the same bracket as Curvy. They're always together. Mkali in this game has gotten only 4 eliminations. He has not been able to farm as many eliminations compared to game 1 and game 2. But he's moving. Java. I think he's the only one remaining from his team. I think the Plagues, if I'm not wrong. He's the only one remaining from that team. Plague. He's remaining from that team. They're waiting for that loophole. They're waiting for a chance. Spiky moving around the vehicle again. I mean, these teams need to believe in themselves, man. That's all I can say. You just need to believe in yourself. You don't need anything, you just need to believe in what you can do. If you feel you're not ready for the fight, don't engage. No one is forcing you to engage at all. Mad Dog, they're waiting. They can see Angry. They're making his rotation. 10 eliminations for the Trailblazers. I mean, Angry and the 44 Ganoush are moving around quite risky. They're not thinking about people who could be watching them and waiting for them to make a mistake. They're just moving around with the vehicles. They're waiting for a team to be open, or rather a team that looks like they're easy to take out, and they just engage. Alex waiting on the 44 Ganoush. No one is engaging now. I mean, we just have 5 teams still standing. So everyone is patient, everyone is quiet. They're waiting on each other. They're waiting to see who's going to be on the losing end, who's going to make the first mistake, and then they take him out. So let's, 26 eliminations? Buana. Guy. Too much. This is crazy. So we have a K there going in for that push against Java. He's very much low. He's trying to push the player here. He's exposing himself to the zone. My lord. So now looking at Obito there, he has been eliminated. Plague will be going back to lobby just like that. For the 44 Ganoush, they do have 27 eliminations already. They're looking for more. They're not stopping. I mean, 44 Ganudia. Rest. Ganudia Buana. Rest. See must. Woo woo. All these points. Niata. I cannot be able to understand what's in the what's happening, So Scary will be spotted a K here. He's trying to get some sprays towards him, maybe to get that elimination, get them to 28 eliminations. And they know he's there. Spike is making a rotation around him. He's getting closer. A K, he will be... Okay, so Spiky is taking on enough. Actually, everyone right now is focusing on everywhere but where the fight is. So 3 teams remain standing, 44 on Ganoush, the Trailblazers, and Big Opps KE. Now Angry is getting in. Andy is just chilling in the same building as the Trailblazers. Mad Dog is hooking up a grenade there. He can hear Angry is trying to hook up a grenade. He launches it where he's not. And the grenade from Angry, we do have another bounce of grenade. And this time around, it is coming from Angry. Does get that knock. And he's not stopping just yet. Alex is receiving some damage. Chase as well is getting damaged. He goes down as well. Alex is not close. He cannot help the team. Ryan, on the other hand, he's outside. He's gonna pick up some grenades towards Angry. The grenade actually connects. Ryan, you can go and confirm the elimination. He cooks up another one. NGX Andy is holding Spiky, very much aware of Ryan's location. He's trying to stop him. He's trying to prevent the thrust here. But as you can see, Andy can easily confirm and steal the elimination. He knows that there's someone here. He knows there's a knock there, but he cannot move because now Spiky is giving Angry all the cover he can give, knowing that he is very much on on the losing end here. He's already exposed. He confirms the elimination. Andy moved into the zone, but he doesn't move. He's just holding the same corner. Alex, safe zone. Ryan, not in the safe zone. Mkali, Scurvy, and Spiky, they're also not in that safe zone. So they need to make the rotation and get it moving. Yo. Wow. Inauma. What? Hey. So far, we do have Alex. Only 2 players remain standing from the Trailblazers. Ten eliminations to their name. See? I mean, they have the potential. So Ryan is still at the same rock. The zone is taking him down. Alex does get knocked down. Ryan is getting damaged by the zone. The last player as well. This is going to be an easy winner chicken dinner for the 44 Ganush. I mean, Nimbaya. Nimbaya, guy. So 44 Ganush will be getting themselves a chicken dinner for the 3rd game of the night. And that is going to be unbelievable. They will be at the 100-point mark. Hey. I cannot believe I'm saying this, but woi. I am still shocked, guys. So Mkali's team again gets another chicken dinner, 32 eliminations. We do have Mkali for eliminations this game. Spikey at 8, with Scurvy getting 9. The damage is almost similar, 1300 for Spikey, 1200 for Scurvy, and we have Angry 11 eliminations and the damage of 1400 points. I mean, goddamn. Hey, I've never seen. Hey. This is crazy. It's like they're GG's. So far, we do have for this game 46 knocks, 52 eliminations, and a healing of 4,839. 2 grenade eliminations. We saw that from Ryan. We saw that from Angry. This game, they have tried, though some of them, they were not getting confirmed. But 32 assists, 1 vehicle elimination. This is an interesting game. But also, GG's. What an amazing game here tonight. For the head-to-head, we do have 44 Ganush in the Trailblazers. 10 eliminations for Trailblazers. Honestly, for you guys, congratulations. That is a well-played game from Trailblazers. Keep up the same tempo. 44 Ganush, sina la kuamba ila munanishangaza. 32 eliminations to their name, again a damage of 4,700, 24 knocks, 7 knocks for the Trailblazers. The damage looking good at 1,300, and they are just getting started. Remember, we have 4 games tonight. This is just the 3rd game, and so far, 44 Ganush might just be hitting the 100-point margin. I mean, how? Hey. For this game, the MVP has changed from Kali. It has gone to another 44 Ganush player. It will be going to Angry, who gets 11 total eliminations with 9 knocks, dealing a damage of 1,400. It does make sense. Angry's name was just feeding the kill feed from the beginning till the end. I cannot believe this. I am shocked beyond compare. I am shocked, but the top players again, Angry, Scurvy, Spiky, and Kali, find their way in the top 5. Alex joins the race, 4 eliminations and a damage of 548 from match 3, and they are still going. This will create another jump in the overall kills for these players. Angry might just be the first top player after the 3 matches, but we'll wait and see if that's going to be the case. But for 44 Ganush, mnanimaliza. I've never seen this. But of course, It is a game and it is the last chance. So we have 44 Ganush getting themselves 42 points from this game. Trailblazers 16 points. Good stuff there. Third place, you have Big Opps KE 6, Rogue Monarchs 4, Plague 3, tied with Deadly Beats and Shadow Opps. 45 officials, 2 tied with MTF Esports. BadBoyz, Conquerors, Havoc each get 1 point. And then Go to Lobby, NIBS Squad, Real 101, BadBoyz, and Flame Esports get no points from this game, including Elite Squad. So GG's again, we have seen a big improvement there from all the teams. They're finally getting confident and they're putting the confidence to work. So GG's, good game, good stuff. I cannot wait to see how the last game goes. Overall top players, like I said, Angry will be leading 30 eliminations from just 3 games. He was averaging 10 kills in just 1 game. Kali comes in second at 23, Scurvy at 21, Spiky at 19. All this is 44 Ganush, and MTF Shelby is still there in the top 5. 7 eliminations with a damage of 1,137. Good stuff there coming from Shelby, and let's see which teams are in that top 5. Interesting. 44 Ganush is still there. 123. Why bother me? Hey. Asanisiongé. Trailblazers come in second place, 24 points. Plague 18, Big Opps KE 15 from the placement points. Remember, he got placement points from this game for being third place. They got 5 points just from placement points. Rogue Monarchs, Shadow Opps, MTF Esports, 14, 13 points for these teams. They just need at least 1 point for MTF to go in top 5, same to Shadow Opps. BadBoyz, 45 officials, they need 3 points. That beats Real 101, BadBoyz, Go to Lobby, Conquerors. All these teams, they need very little points, and they will need that to advance to that top 5 bracket. And again, all hope is not lost. We just finished 3 games. All 3 games, they have gotten a winner chicken dinner to the team that is 44 Ganush. So right now we have just 1 more game to go. That will be a wrangle for the 4th map of the night. And before we go into that game, let's take a quick break. Let's let the teams breathe and think about their decisions, and then we'll be right back to see the top 5 teams that will be advancing into the semi-finale. BRB. Gamers, viewers, judges, everybody, welcome to the live stream. This is the last game for the PUBG Mobile Varsity Showdown last chance. It is going to be a wrangle, and this is the last chance, literally, for these teams to make it to the top 5 and join the other teams in the semi-finale. It has not been an easy race. The teams have battled back to back here, from Rondo to Erangel to Miramar, and now they're back to Erangel, and they still need to prove their worth. They still need to get their way up in that leaderboard. Big question is, will your team make it? So far, we have seen all these teams showing up. No one has given up just yet. So every single team that is playing the last chance, I am your biggest fan. Go sleep tonight knowing Mitch is your fan. I am. If you go live, tell me, I will watch you, because these guys are strong. They have not given up. They have showed up every single game on time. Even when they lose early, they're still showing up. And that's what matters. They're still trying to hone their skills. They're trying to become confident in the game, and it'll pay off in the long run. You might not qualify, you may qualify, we do not know. But at the end of the day, the experience and the exposure you get from these rooms, they will help you grow as a PUBG Mobile Esports player, okay? So if you're watching the live, these are the PUBG Mobile Varsity Showdown games. It is okay. 118. What am I saying? Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, yes, it is the last chance, and only the top 5 teams will be advancing, okay? So let's see which teams will be advancing. We all know for 44 Ganush, that is a given. But for all the other teams, what will be their second chance? Will they be able to make it or not? Well, the only way we can find out is by watching the live stream and seeing how it actually goes. Watapatikana 2, where semis are. Semis ni wazito. Why is my Google translating? My Google Translate is translating your chats and it's wrong. I have to put a cursor on it for me to see what you're saying. My Google Translate is saying where semis are empty weights, instead of saying pale semis ni wazito tupu. This is the Google Translate you're supposed to use, But nisawa. So let's see how this actually works out. Which teams are we expecting, to do the deed when it comes to this last game? Are they going to be impressing us, or is it going to be a little bit different? If you're watching the live, which top teams do you think will advance to the next stage? Which top teams will advance to that next stage? They will be taking on a fight. Nice cover there coming from Tycoon. They will be taking on a push right now, knowing that they have already gotten a knock on one of the players. Ship is ready to confirm this elimination. They need as many points as possible. We have a team that has missed the game. I don't know why, but they had only 2 points away from qualifying. What happened there? They have missed the game. Why? Oh my God. Flames Esports have been eliminated. We do have NIBS Squad there scoping on Strange and Deadpool 254. They can easily take some points from them if they want to. But let's see what their plan is actually. What are they looking to do to survive? Will they be pushing, or will they be avoiding the fight? So let's see. Deadbeat Strange, very much aware of the NIBS Squad, waiting on them to make a mistake. If they make a mistake, that's gonna be an easy first knock. If they don't, then let's see. It could go either way. Deadly Beats could go back to lobby, or it could be the other way around, and we'll have NIBS Squad going back to lobby. So MTF We do have Lorenzo from 45 officials. They're in 9th place, and they're trying to loot the loot truck open. Lorenzo, why? Nini Nimbaya, why? Why? Why do this to yourself? But let's see. So far, I'm not sure why they're doing this to themselves, 45. I wouldn't do that if I were you. But oh, BadBoyz have been eliminated. MTF wiped them right off the game. Deleted. Just like that, we have 4 eliminations quite fast. They do have deadly bits here. Unfortunately, we have a good cover coming from one of the teams. There are team players from NIBS, and Strange will be making a run for it just to stay safe, just to avoid being eliminated this early. They want to try their luck. They want to last a little bit longer. So let's see if they'll be able to last longer. Sub-Zero. They have only 2 players remaining from their team. NIBS Squad. They want to take on that push. 45 officials seem to be having a fight as well. I can see Jones taking on some eliminations. They are somehow farming eliminations as well. 44 Ganush is not stopping. They are having a fight where they are. We do have Real Tycoon has gotten a knock on Angry. And Spiky with the cover there will be taking a knock. Real Zeus gets knocked as well. That means Real 101 is losing numbers. And we have Mkali looking to push and apply pressure. Only 1 player remains standing. That will be Chief. And they're not running away with the drive-by. And just like that, Real 101 have been taken off the race into the top 5 bracket. So we have just 12 teams remaining. We are in the first phase of the zone. It is not closing just yet. Teams are taking their time. They're thinking about what they want to do next. Is it going to be this fights with the rotations that 44 Ganush is doing? Or are we going to be taking our time and avoiding, unnecessary fights here and there? But let's wait and see. Go lobby. They need to make their way to the zone. Go lobby, 13th place. How many points do they need? They need 12 points. Can they get 12 points? That's the question. If they get 12 points, they go to top 5. If they cannot, then that's it. So we'll wait and see. If they can, GG's. If they cannot, well, there's a next time. Okay. But so far, we do have Mad Dog. They need to move to that zone. The Trailblazers have proven they have what it takes to survive. They can get elimination points if they want. Last game they got 10. So they can get more if they want to. For the deadly beats as well, that will be the end of the road for them. They just needed 3 points. 3 points to be in top 5. But they got eliminated. Guys, this time around it's not 44 Ganush that is wiping the teams. You are seeing what's actually happening. It's not dead weights, okay? It's not like they're just getting eliminated easy. No, it's not like that. They're getting eliminated by fellow teams. Golobi gets spotted as well. Not 44 Ganush, but another team takes them out. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? This is all I was talking about. The confidence. That is all they need. That's all they needed. Confidence. MTF Lorenzo and the teammates. I don't know why Lorenzo was looting open. Unaona tu kitu inakupita mbele and you decide let me loot it because it's there. Because you want to. No team is engaging just yet to end that second phase. We might be moving into the third phase. We do not have anyone that is, taking on any fights just yet. We have 44 Nganush. They're making the rotations into that safe zone. If you're watching the live stream from TikTok, make sure to pass by YouTube, hit the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're yet to do so, share the live stream link as you continue to enjoy the last game for the last chance in the PUBG Mobile Varsity Showdown last chance games. Let me update you because this last game everyone is playing slow, okay? First thing first, 1000 USD prize pool for this tournament. 2, 10 Infinix GT30 Pro will be given out, so make sure to show up during the grand finale that will be on 4th July to stand a chance of winning an Infinix GT30 Pro, Infinix earbuds, power banks, smartwatches from Infinix. Anything Infinix related will be there on ground, so make sure to show up and stand a chance of winning amazing rewards. What else do you need to know? Everything that makes its way to that grand finale gets a portion of the $1,000 prize pool. 44 Nganush already on 5 eliminations. They're still driving by, they're looking for the teams. It seems like they've become smarter now. They're not just holding compounds and fighting at random. No. They are just taking their time and they're waiting for the people to arise. Okay? But let's wait and see. The zone has ready to move towards ruins. We do see only one player, that is Steve Mike, already holding the center zone. Pochinki has 44 Nganush and they're going in for a push against the team. We'll let them be. Right now we do have BadBoyz. They're already taken on a fight. C9 Raven has been spotted. Mkali has been knocked, but again, because Mkali's team has number and Sina Javron is just spraying, they will be saving Mkali again. Now this is what I've noticed. Most of the teams, I do understand, can be a very pressurized situation. You panic, you get a knock and think about it. If you get a knock, your Bison has 33 bullets, right? Spray till it's empty, because you're not sure if you'll survive. Just spray till it ends, right? But of course, everyone with their own plan. I like how 44 Nganush is moving. One player gets knocked, you can see the knock coming immediately from 44 Nganush. That means if someone is pushing, there is someone trailing as he goes in. So that's a good strategy, and I think teams should implement that as well. So MTF Esports, we do have MTF Carissa, Shelby, Demolish, and Azrael are still in the game. They are not engaging as such, but they already have 5 points to their name. That is 5 eliminations so far. They do see a team passing by. My advice will be not to engage. If you're looking to survive, you're looking to last longer, the only option will be not to engage. So 44 Nganush right now is going up that hill. MTF Esports is holding the compound. They're taking their time. Now it's 44 Nganush angry is just spraying without stopping. 2 players have already been taken down. So MTF player is also really close. They can hear the fights, they can hear the sprays. We have Karim there cooking up a grenade, looking for a Kobe, and Spikey with a jump shot. The grenade is about to be launched, but they will not be able to release that grenade because that will be it for their team. MTF Azrael, he has been spotted by Mkali, has already been taken down. I'm not sure if MTF Esports should take on this fight. Survive. 6th, 7th place, all of them are really close, so they should not take on any fight at all. I mean it. If they can avoid, well and good. But if they want to lose this early, then engaging will be the best option if you want to go back to lobby. So 44 Nganush, they already have 13 Nimbaya, I won't even. It's bad, very bad. Oh my god. Hey. Let's see how this works out. 45 officials. MTF Lorenzo and the teammates, they are also looking for points. They are in the 5th place. If they linger and let go, and lose any fight at this point, they might be leaving the 5th place slot to either RM or BO when it comes to this game. Remember, we had BO Black Ops player surviving till 3rd place when it came to Miramar, and he can easily do that again. It seems like he's a patient player and doesn't want to engage in any fights unless it is deemed necessary. So we might see that actually happening. YouTube name, Mitch Gaming, same profile as by TikTok. So pass by, hit the like button, share the live stream link, subscribe if you haven't, and continue to enjoy my live streams every time I go live. So 44 Ganush is still making the rotations here. They do encounter a team by Watertown. We have Spike there already holding the bridge here. They want to gatekeep them so that they cannot cross. But there are other ways of making it to the zone. All you need to do is go to the other side, Pachinki angle, move to your eastern side and go to the zone. But you'll see some teams, they want to come this side. They want to come to the southern side. They want to cross the bridge. But we'll see whether they will be choosing to cross the bridge or they will be using the other angle and go to the eastern side, make the rotations and survive. So Black Ops has been eliminated. Trailblazers, they are 2nd place. They have 24 points. They have a good margin. They might drop maybe to 3rd place in case they get eliminated now, but they still have a chance of surviving long. Trailblazer Alex can see Spikey. He knows this is a trap, but he's not engaging. He's waiting for Spikey to get open. This is a railing. It could be a little bit tricky. This is Spikey get the spray on. He doesn't really do anything. The cover coming from the side from Angry, and Spikey will be saved from that knock. But this is going to be a tricky play coming from the Trailblazers. They do have Ryan who takes down Spikey. I'm not sure if he's able to confirm, but Angry tries to get the in. Ryan is focusing, and Spikey does get eliminated. Now 3 players remain standing. Angry is at a tight position. He knows his teammate has been eliminated. The rest are trying to close in, but they are not that close. Already Mkali is taking on a fight somewhere else. So it's only Angry who will be taking on this fight against the Trailblazers. There is a team right next to them. .45 is here. Okay, then it's sealed. Top 5 teams remaining. Those are the top 5 teams that have qualified. Easy. I told you guys, all you need is placement points. Survive till the end. That's all they needed. So now let's enjoy the game. Not just winning and chilling and you've moved on. Nothing else. All right. So we have Angry waiting on Alex, Ryan, and Mad Dog, who also have a team on their side who might be waiting for them as well. So let's see how this actually plays out. So Java Snakebot, hey, he's doing exactly as his name calls him. Java the Snakebot, okay? So interestingly, the zone has decided to shift. We do have the zone covering Watertown, where we have 45 officials. We do have Java and his teammates, and we do have some players from 44 Ganush. Some candidate has been spotted by MTF. We have some grenades that have been launched once Curvy. Remember, he's the only player standing, and MTF has a trio right next to him. He's changing his location. The sprays are there. The damage is good. But we have Curvy switching the gun. He doesn't really do it, and that will be almost the end of 44 Ganush. They might not be able to get a chicken dinner when it comes to the last game of the night. One player remains standing that will be Angry, and he'll be going against 4 teams to secure 4 teams actually, to secure that chicken dinner. So Mkali is still not angry, is not in a position to go in for that push. MTF Esports, they are feeling good with that fight. They did take their time. Carissa was there to distract Scurvy. They were able to make him look the other way, and Riso shall be coming in when he's distracted, and he takes down Scurvy. So good stuff, honestly, from MTF Esports. They're still pushing. They're looking for that chance, and they are going in strong. 5 teams are still standing. We do have Angry as the only man from 44 Ganush still surviving, and he needs to come up with a plan to either get that chicken dinner or just let go and watch the game from the live stream. But we'll wait and see how this actually plays out. MTF. top five. Only top five are going to the semifinals. And the 5 teams that are surviving right now, they're the ones that have qualified. 44 Nganush, Trailblazers, The Plague, MTF, and 45 Officials. Those are the teams that have already qualified into the top 5 brackets and will be advancing to the semi-finale. It doesn't matter if you're in a lobby where there's a team dominating like 44 Nganush. Just use your strengths. And I'll tell you this, as your caster, as your ultimate player, ultimate royale, the placement points will always boost you if you cannot get elimination points. If you cannot, and I'm serious, if you cannot do well in close combat fights, leave it. Focus on the zone rotations, try get your placement points. Then when the fights are happening, when you've secured that amazing compound, take those skills. You'll always see a team that is too confident. They're open in the field, they're spraying everyone and everything. Even if the rock decides to talk, they're like, this is an enemy, and spray, right? You're watching and you see and you engage. That is exactly something that works. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But if you can farm those extra kills when people are looking the other way, do it. Okay? Do it. Free advice. Next time I will charge. Okay? Next time I charge you. For now, free of charge. But so far so good. MTF Conquerors unfortunately does get spotted there by Angry. They did get confident there with the numbers. Angry with the rotation, it does get them off guard here. We do have Carissa who needs to get revived. Demolish, you need to do better. You can't see him moving. Demolish stops scoping, and Angry's coming in open. He's getting closer. A grenade has been launched. Angry, he gets a sprays in. The damage is good. The grenade lands, but no one gets damaged just yet. Angry cooking up another grenade. Demolish going higher and higher just to make sure he can see Angry, and Angry is aggressive. He's applying the pressure. He's using the smoke. He's capitalizing on the fact that he has that smoke to keep him safe before MTF Esports discovers his position. So as he tries to go in for that push, you have Demolish cooking up a grenade. I mean, if you have good earphones, you can hear he's in front of you, but they cannot hear him. Angry is still moving. They cannot see him. Come on, Demolish. A grenade again is about to be cooked. If it's a good one, it's going to be a Kobe, but Angry is moving. A Molly has been launched again by Angry, but nothing is happening just yet. The teams are just back to back here with their Mollies and grenades, but no one is getting damaged. Angry is getting closer to them. He's pushing in. He's getting closer. He's looking for the cover. He's using the rocks. He's using the trees. He's getting closer. He's moving in. Carissa, grenade in his hand. Use your earphones. Angry gets spotted, and Demolish will be demolishing the Angry man and taking him back to lobby. Now that will be just 4 teams remaining, and we have to give a round of applause to MTF Esports for single-handedly taking out 44 Nganush. Last match, yes. It is the last match when it comes to the last chance games. MTF Esports. They do have the numbers. 45 officials. A team is right in front of them. We do have Trailblazers. Newty cooking up a grenade there. Alex, almost getting COVID. Another one is about to be kicked by Newty. But guys, is there a problem with the earphones tonight? How are people not hearing movements that are right in front of them? Help me understand. So MTF Lorenzo there, Sports Ryan takes him out as he's swimming. I mean, there is no way you can be a fish literally in front of the fishermen who are looking for a meal to have tonight. So last player, Alex, waiting. He cannot expose his location. He has to be patient. Newty, waiting patiently. Yes, 44 Nganush have been eliminated by MTF. So we have Roku. Again, 45 officials have a full team. MTF Esports, they have at least 3 of them. We saw one of them getting tested, and then Trailblazers, they have only 1 player standing. Their survival chance is, the chances of surviving this is just 7%. But if you look at 45, they have the numbers, 51% survival rate. And there, Demolish spots him and tries to get some sprays there towards Newty to stop him from getting closer to them. But of course, he doesn't really work out. The trees are blocking his vision, but he still has a chance for when he goes open, then he can try and get something. The damage from that zone will be impossible. If it gets to touch any of the players from 45 or even from Trailblazers, that's it. So we have the Demolish waiting patiently towards the players from 45. Jones, we have seen him getting good sprays as well before. I don't see him engaging just yet. Roku is waiting, looking for that chance. Nice pre-fires waiting for him as well. If he picks, GG's. So MTF Demolish. Just wait. I don't think they'll have an easy move here. Jones is already down. They're trying to make their rotations. It's not looking easy. It is not looking easy at all. But let's see how it goes. Supported by Lorenzo. Nice play. Lorenzo is already there right next to them. Now the teammates will be having a hard time trying to make it into that zone. But that knock from Lorenzo was enough for them to push into the safe zone and get towards this rock and use it as their cover. Carissa quite distracted, looking at Lorenzo, trying to see if he can get that knock there. But they have been able to at least get a revive. Demolish, after getting the revive, focuses on Jones. He takes him down. And as he tries to move into his teammates, they're scoping, they're waiting. Nicely done by Roku. That spray is beautiful. Demolish goes down as well. I mean, look at their helmets. It almost off their heads with the damage it is receiving right now. But everything is looking good towards the players from 45 officials. The only problem might be how they get that, well, let me not say chicken yet, but second place looks good. You get what I'm saying? Second place looks good. .45 official Lorenzo. Waiting. Not ready to put himself in any trouble. I don't know what he's waiting. I don't know what they're waiting for. The patience game here is good. I mean, ruins can be a tricky place to hold. You do see when people are making their rotations, they're making their moves, they're always looking for a place to hold around ruins. There are a lot of rocks, there are a lot of walls, a lot of barriers here and there that you can use. But when that zone becomes tricky, surviving becomes even trickier. So let's see what 45 officials is up to. This is looking tight here. MTF Esports, they need to go down. 45 officials, they do have the advantage. They have a really good position they're holding. They do have the best place in that zone. But for their teammate Lorenzo, he needs to get closer towards their side as well. But MTF Carissa is just looking at Lorenzo and the spray. Oh my god. They keep on having a back and forth here. Lorenzo gets really damaged, but he survives that. Looking at his helmet and the vest, that can't tell you what's really happening here. So 2 of their teammates, Jones and Roku, are down. Lorenzo is trying to get even the kill confirmed. He does it, and he gets Carissa back to lobby. Now, if Lorenzo gives us a chicken dinner, tutasema kumechemka, and we understand why these are the top 5 teams that have made their way into that semi-finale slot. MTF Lorenzo, a grenade is in his hand. MTF Esports, be careful of that grenade. The nades are coming in. Shelby, they know where Lorenzo is, but another grenade is coming from MTF Esports. They're looking for Lorenzo. He changes his position. He's moving around. Demolish is there. Shelby's getting closer. They are pushing in. Lorenzo, use your earphones wisely. Shelby does get the damage. He wants to go in for that push. A shotgun has been released, and he wants to give us a good play. Lorenzo with that shotgun wants to go in, but it's a about to be sandwiched from the back. Unfortunately for him, Shelby is not losing tonight. MTF Esports, last game of the night, they will be giving us a chicken dinner, grabbing that streak from 44 Ganush, and we are here to see exactly that. Oh my God. GG's there. GG's, honestly. Good game coming from MTF Esports. Well played, well deserved, good chicken dinner. Well, we have just come to the end of game 4, and we have been able to see the teams that will be moving into the top 5. We'll see that at the very end of the live stream. We will be seeing the overall rankings and results after this game. So far from MTF, they got 13 eliminations. MTF kwenye mko jipigieni makofi, kesho mkiamka mwende mkule maharage ya nazi. MTF Esports, here we have Shelby 4 eliminations, Demolish 7, Karisa 1, and Azure 1. It seems like Demolish was on a streak here. 7 eliminations and a damage of 1,019. Good job coming from Demolish. We saw him every time he was getting knocked. He got up, got a spray, getting it done. Shelby, good last kill of the game. 4 eliminations to their team and 711 damage. So good stuff to MTF Esports. Couldn't be more proud of you guys. Keep on with the same momentum. And of course, we need to see the top 5 teams for this game. Total eliminations at 50, 53 knocks. This knocks, the 53, the 3, MTF and 45 officials were back at it, back to back. They kept on spraying and knocking each other, and it did actually become a little bit tricky, but we saw them becoming relentless, and they came in and they got their last kills. So good stuff with a healing of 5,844, and that's okay. It seems like a lot has happened in this game. It's a little bit high for Erangel, but good stuff coming from game 4. This is so good. So we have a team head-to-head here, MTF and 44 Ganush. 13 eliminations for MTF and 16 for 44 Ganush. 12 knocks with 11 knocks. But looking at the damage here, they were almost equal, even though 44 Ganush had the highest eliminations. The damage for MTF are 2,087. They almost were at the same level at with 44 Ganush during this last game. So again, big shout out. The healing again is really high for MTF Esports, 1,336. A lot was happening on their side. They're getting knocked every single time, from fighting with 44 Ganush, fighting against 45 officials, fighting every single time they're getting knocked, but they got up, confirmed their eliminations, and still got themselves that chicken dinner. So good stuff. For the MVP changes again, this time around it goes to none other than MTF Demolish, who gets 7 eliminations, 5 knocks, and a damage of 1,019. So good job there coming from MTF Demolish. We have seen you dominate. We have seen you go all out, and you have done a good job. So well done, well played. Couldn't insist more, but you guys have done really, really well. Hi NGX, how are you doing? So look at the top players in match 4. It changes, and this time around we have 3 players from MTF, 7 eliminations for Demolish, 4 Lorenzo, 4 Shelby, 5 Scurvy, and 5 Mkali. So good stuff here. Honestly, Scurvy and Mkali will still stay on that top players list after the overall ranking for the 4 matches. So that will not be a surprise, but Demolish might just be the 5th player here. So we'll wait and see. But from this game, MTF Esports will be bagging 23 points. Congratulations to you, MTF Esports. Second place, 44 Ganush, 19 points. Another big jump in the overall position, 45 overall points. 45 officials getting 13, Plague 8, Trailblazers 6. For Real 101, they get 4, NIBS 3, Rogue Monarchs 2, tied with BadBoyz. Big Opps KE, tied with Deadly Beat. But then for BadBoyz, Golobi, Havoc, Flame Esports, Conquerors, NIBS Squad, NX, they get no point from this game. Well, we just need to see which teams are advancing. Overall MVP goes to none other than 44 Ganush player Angry, who gives us 33 eliminations. Same number of eliminations 44 Ganush got in Rondo. He gets 27 knocks and a damage of 4,267. Good job here coming from Angry. Well played. Good stuff from the 44 Ganush as a whole, but getting the overall MVP does say a lot about Angry, but we'll he be able to sustain that title as you enter into that semi-finale bracket? So GG's, good stuff, good game. Cannot wait to see how these MVPs from all the groups will actually perform. So overall top players, we do have Angry leading again with 33 points. Mkali comes in second, 28 eliminations. Scurvy takes a third place, 26 eliminations. Of Spiky, 22. But Shelby does stay there, 11 eliminations to his name. He does not get moved by his teammate Demolish like I thought. So good stuff, honestly, coming from you, MTF Shelby, and good stuff to all the players from 44 Nganush for the exceptional performance when it comes to this game in the last chance bracket. The good stuff, good game coming from you guys. Well played, well deserved. And the overall rankings are in. MTF Esports take second place. 44 Nganush. Do I have to say it out loud? They have 142 points in total. 109 eliminations in total. So that's a very, very interesting turn here. We do have third place Trailblazers 30, fourth Plague 26, and then fifth 45 officials. So congratulations to the top 5 teams that have made their way to the semi-finale. For every other team that has participated in the last chance, this is just a walkover. There are also a lot of tournaments coming our way. This should not discourage you. Continue pushing, continue training, play more scrims, expose yourself to tournaments, understand the esports room, because I got to understand that that is the weakest, the weak points for most of the teams. They don't know where the steps are or even the shots are. So we could see with how they're reacting to the shots coming from the back or in front of them or the side. Some teams are not aware that there's someone behind them. You could tell just by looking at how they're reacting to a fight. So I hope you guys can expose yourselves to more tournaments, and then you can now have to maybe improve your performance. But so far, that closes the games tonight. Game 1 in Rwanda, we had 44 Nganush getting a chicken dinner with 43 points. Second game, again, 44 Nganush in Erangel, 38 points. In Miramar, 44 Nganush again, 42 points. And then when we went back to Erangel, we had MTF Esports coming and taking the chicken dinner and bagging 23 points just from that game. So good stuff to you guys. Good stuff to all the teams that have been able to secure points and come into the top 5 position. So GG's, well played, well deserved. It has been your girl Mitch Gaming. It has been an amazing, amazing night. Thank you so much to all the teams that have participated in the last chance. I cannot wait to see you guys during the semi-finale. Next week, same time, same place. Announcements will be made. But so far, you guys can have yourself a lovely night. A big thank you from KPL and the production. And we'll be seeing you guys during the semi-finale. So have yourselves a lovely night and see you later. Bye.